Hey, we'd like to take a minute to thank our sponsor, Isotope, makers of software and plugins for audio repair, mixing, and mastering. We use Isotope products here at the High Gain. It's an important part of how we've been able to bottle pure podcast gold week after week. And guess what? Isotope offers 1 free month of Music Production Suite Pro, which has all the tools you need to mix, master, and repair audio. Also, you can get 10% off all other software using the promo code FRET10. That's FRET10. All of this is at isotope.com, IZOTOPE.com.
Hey, this is Ed Peterson.
And this is John Kiltica. Ed?
This is the High Gain Podcast, John.
Oh, man, it sure is.
What do we talk about, John?
We talk about guitars here.
Oh, cool. And where are we recording from?
A beautiful basement in beautiful West Seattle.
Yeah. It's 2020, John.
It is 2020.
We can see clearly now. That's like a joke on 2020.
Is it?
Yeah, 2020. Like the vision.
It's a little thing?
Like the vision.
In my head, I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
Right.
But the rain is not gone.
No, the other day we had the most rain recorded, and it was the darkest day ever. Seattle. Oof.
Yeah, the gloomy, wintry Seattle.
Mm-hmm. But it's a new year, so
it's a new year.
I'm past all that.
Ed. Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year to you too, John.
Isn't that great?
That's really nice.
That's really good. We are ready to go, and we have our customary.
Yeah.
Is it customary if we've only done it once before?
I think so. It's
Maybe.
the second annual.
Yeah,
right?
Second annual end of year show.
Year in review.
Where we talk about all the funny stuff.
We look back.
The sad stuff.
And we look forward.
The poignant stuff.
Oh, it's going to be great.
Oh, man. It's a tearjerker.
Possibly.
Edge of your seat.
I don't know. This year we didn't, we didn't pull every dong out of the year, right?
No.
Dong pulling. You know about that? You know all about that, John.
Are you kidding me?
Guy like you?
Yeah.
All about it.
The dongs?
All right.
I'm kind of a dong expert.
I got a guitar here.
I noticed that.
You know what I'm going to do?
Are you going to play it?
Yeah.
All is quiet on New Year's Day. Worldwide gets underway. I want to be with you night and day. Nothing changes on New Year's Day.
Beverages, Ed.
Yeah. Man, that was quite the beverage song. And it's New Year's Day. That's a U2 song?
Oh, it is?
Yeah, you know about them?
Oh, it's called New Year's Day, the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Is that off Boy? War?
War.
Boy?
It's off War.
War Boy.
War Boy. Boy War.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That was great, Ed.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sometimes we work these songs out 2 minutes before we start recording.
Which is the only way to do it.
Oh, yeah. You kidding? Kidding?
We're pros that way.
Oh.
We can roll with the punches.
Love it.
And do the songs.
Love it.
It's okay.
I really like that you added the bass this time. That was new.
Yeah, I did that in post.
I'm pretty sure we did that live, right? I think we're doing a great job. We're heading into this episode hot.
You brought the beverages today.
I did. I would say there's going to be a lot of kind of top 10-y, kind of best of the year, right?
Yes.
I would say that Real Fine Coffee is my favorite West Seattle coffee shop.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's pretty good. And so what flavor is this you got?
I got us peppermint mochas. Soy decaf peppermint mochas.
Yeah, you know, viewers, you should also know that we each have, sitting next to our decaf soy peppermint mochas,
Yeah.
a cup of steaming hot black caffeinated coffee.
Yeah, you got to have that in reserve. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, right?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We have had a lot of beverages throughout the year.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Crazy beverages.
Man, you are chugging that thing.
This here Orca beverage, bubble up soda beverage.
Yeah.
It's very delicious.
Okay.
Yeah. We debuted in 2019
Yeah.
the hashtag Let Ed Play.
That was a viewer hashtag.
Viewer hashtag.
We thank them. It's allowed me to really show off, showcase my...
To really bloom.
I appreciate it.
Ed has come out of his shell.
Yeah.
He seems overall happier.
Oh, yeah.
He's doing much better in school.
Oh, yeah. I'm
he's
doing
not
great.
fighting with the other kids as much.
Exactly.
His grooming habits are more consistent.
Great.
He looks great.
Great.
He's doing great because we've
Let
let
Ed
Ed play.
They're falling in a straight line. You're going through a tight line. The kids are losing their mind. Blitzkrieg
Beverages.
Oh, man. Yeah.
That was great, Ed.
Yeah, who played that?
You did.
Let Ed play.
We are taking the Let Ed Play hashtag a little more seriously these days. That was Ed bringing things down.
Right.
Bringing the mood down.
Yeah.
For the Ramones.
Yeah. I remember that. That was the Strymon Volante
Was it?
delay pedal.
Yeah.
We picked the songs usually right when I sit down, so there's not a lot of practice involved in those.
Right. And then we get the beverage.
Yeah? What are you having for a beverage?
In preparation for this episode,
Yeah.
I'm coming hard, Ed.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. I'm having Earp's Original Sarsaparilla.
Okay.
There's a slogan, Ed.
Okay.
After a hard day of gunfighting, nothing beats a real sarsaparilla.
Oh, that's true.
It doesn't say gunfighting.
Fighting.
If you're gunfighting
Yeah.
and you get dead, who gets the sarsaparilla
I mean,
then?
they're committed to that slogan, I guess, which is nice. But I feel like, here in America with gun violence and whatnot, maybe ditch that,
So, like, after a hard day of law abiding?
Yeah. Hard day of dysentery. Husky Deli here in beautiful West Seattle.
Yes.
We get a lot of beverages from them.
We do.
We get a lot of real fine coffee. We get a lot of Easy Street records. Buy some vinyl. Get some coffees.
Yes.
Cupcake Royale.
We've had their lovely vegan cupcakes.
Love it.
I am not a vegan. Ed is.
Yeah.
And I could tell you,
Yeah.
they taste great.
They're delicious. Cupcake Royale.
I could give you fellow non-vegans one of these vegan cupcakes.
Yeah.
You would not know.
No. Shout out to
I don't know
Cupcake
how they
Royale.
do that. It's magic.
Yeah, it is.
Or is it science?
It's a little bit of both.
It's magic-y science.
Yeah. Uptown Espresso,
Uptown Espresso.
home
Yep,
of the Velvet Foam.
That's right.
Yeah.
Their foam.
Yeah.
Very velvety.
If anything, they pack it on,
You go there, you order a coffee. They want to show you how velvety the foam is.
Right.
That's great.
Yeah.
But then they do pack it on, so it's kind of overflowing. I think that they think it's funny to watch you have to kind of like
Fight with the lid.
Yeah, slurp the top of it off to
Yep.
get the lid on.
Yep. Oh, it's hilarious.
Those bastards.
Yep. What else did we do this year, John?
We started a Patreon.
Oh, we sure
Presents.
did. We're doing great.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
We've got lots of Patreon subscribers.
Oh.
Can always use more. Come on in. The water's nice.
Oh, it's lovely.
Very lovely. We liked a lot of guitars this year.
Yeah.
Along the way,
Yeah.
Ed and I have figured out our preference in guitars.
We looked through the whole year and picked out our top 10.
We did. My 10,
Yeah.
just because it's classic,
Yeah.
is the Fender Precision Bass.
Why does it only have 4 strings, John? And why are those strings so fat?
I guess I probably should have warned you about this, Ed.
Yeah.
When it's only got 4 strings and they're fatter,
Yeah.
it's called a bass guitar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's on purpose.
It's a great bass, and Ed learned something.
Yeah, it's informative. This show is informative. That's what we like about the high gain. Is I get to learn stuff.
Yeah. What was your number 10?
There are multiple Gibson guitars on my list. Spoiler for what comes ahead. But this is just the first. It is a thin, light Gibson Firebird.
Oh.
That was episode 65.
Yeah, what do you like about that?
I dig the mini humbuckers. I dig a lot about that guitar. It's the offset body.
It did sound really good.
Yeah. 52 episodes, that thing made the cut.
Bird is a word.
Classic. Beretta, that's a TV show starring Robert Blake, who allegedly did not murder his
He did
wife.
No, he's clean.
Totally clean.
Whatever happened to the bird?
The Beretta bird.
Those birds can live to be like 100.
Sure.
Some dude dies. This bird who's going to live forever is orphaned, and then somebody else adopts it, and it has all this language it learned. What if you get the Beretta bird?
And it confesses.
All hours of the night, it's saying shit like, "No, don't do it."
Right. Put the gun away, Robert Blake.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
the bird.
Allegedly, the bird has learned some.
Yeah, allegedly the bird remembers exactly what happened.
Oh my God, that's terrible. Tell me about your number 9, John.
My number 9 was the Wandre Cobra.
Okay, that would be one of the guitars that I did not like.
Wandre was an Italian maker who was a partisan during World War II, fighting the Nazis and the fascists both. And he was one of the first to make aluminum neck guitars.
Right. We did several aluminum necked guitars this year. We just got a lot in. We got the Travis Bean, we got the Kramer, we got the Electrical Guitar Company, and the Wandre.
We did.
All this year.
It was small, it was light, but as far as the tone, I really enjoyed it.
I tend to be driven more by the aesthetics of a guitar than the actual tone, because I find I tend to,
Just sit
I tend
around looking at them more?
Well, no, I tend to pile pedals in front of the guitar. And so Tonewood is for chumps.
Alder is a really nice tone wood.
Okay. Fuck.
I knew you'd like that.
Whatever. Can you see me making jerk off motions over here?
I can. I think that says it all for Ed.
Yeah, I'm not that guy. There's pickups, it's electricity and shit. Come on, guys.
It's magic.
Yeah.
Okay, well, number 9 for you.
Number 9 for me was another one of our guests, Florian from Millimetric Guitars.
In Canada.
He is Canadian, much like Ryan Reynolds.
Florian is an actual French person.
Yes.
Living in French Canada.
That's cool. We did the MGS.
Episode 56.
56.
And the MGS is the one that is entirely symmetrical.
Exactly, yeah. Left-handed or right-handed.
Yes.
And because of that, there's some interesting choices that are design and aesthetic driven that I find maybe not as utilitarian as I might like. The pickup selector and the volume, dead center in the middle behind the bridge.
Yes.
It would take a lot of work for me to get used to that. He does make the MGS3, which is the more offset single cut kind of guitar. If we had an MGS3, it would probably be very near the top, if not the top.
Right.
It sounded crazy.
Yeah.
Loved it.
And the way we got to play one of those and meet Florian, one of our viewers, Jesse Hurlitz,
Yeah,
lives up there in Canada, originally from down here.
right,
So he drove all the way down here, and he brought his Millimetric with him.
right.
And he facilitated an introduction to Florian for us.
Yep.
2 for 1. We got to
Right.
talk to Florian and meet Jesse.
It was super good.
Really great guy. One thing leads to another.
Right. He actually works for a podcast company, Castro, who make a podcast app.
Yes.
And since we were talking about it, I installed his app and just I'll check it out.
Yeah.
And I actually have, God, how many podcast apps do I have on my phone? I've got a bunch of them.
Right.
And since we met Jesse, I have been pretty consistently just using Castro, and I love it.
There's a tagline.
Yeah,
Castro, the podcast player for podcast lovers.
I'm a podcast lover.
Oh, then it makes sense that you have Castro installed on your phone.
Full disclosure.
Yes.
Our guy Jesse emailed us. He loves the show. And he's like, hey, I'm going to start pushing you up and kind of do a little advertising for y'all. We didn't do anything for that. He just volunteered. So we were like, oh, well, we can talk about you on the show.
Yeah.
So while I wouldn't say this is a fully sponsored ad, necessarily.
Is it a quid pro quo?
Oh my God. Impeached. Impeached. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that we have to do full disclosure because
geez, and
otherwise it gets
he's
us.
He's in another country. You know what's next?
Yeah.
Giuliani shows up at the door.
Exactly, with a bag of cash. $400 million. Get Giuliani on the horn.
Yeah, hey, how you guys doing?
Yeah, hey, Rudy.
Yeah, quid pro quo,
Yeah, you're doing great over there.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Okay, bye.
All right, then.
Yeah.
What does Castro mean?
Fidel.
Oh, what if they're up there in Canada, Cuban communists making podcast players
Oh, exactly.
as a way to kind of infiltrate?
Get in. I wouldn't be surprised. And this is the kind of advertising that you can look forward to. What's your number 8 guitar?
The Gibson ES 175.
Oh, that was a cool guitar. Man, I don't remember what year that guitar was, but it was...
That guitar was 1957, if I remember correctly.
Oh, man. Episode 59.
That was a great episode because Ed got nice and frustrated with me because I was talking hipster.
No, you were talking like Jazz Cat, right? You were saying Daddy-O and shit like that.
In that episode, we talked about all the people that played the jazz boxes.
Sure.
All those jazz cats.
Yeah.
This guy's from Philly.
They make a nice sandwich.
They make a pretty good sandwich.
Cheese on it.
Oh, some melted cheese?
Come on.
You kidding me?
Come on.
Onions?
Come on.
Peppers?
Come on.
A soggy roll of some sort?
Ugh.
Philly cheesesteak?
Nah, not into it.
You
I'm
go to
not.
Philly, you're into it.
Oh, sure.
You'll eat it and
Guy
like it.
Yeah.
They'll give you the knuckle sandwich, Dad.
Dad. My number 8, John.
Oh,
The Mosrite Ventures.
that was a great one.
That was also from a viewer that came in.
Yeah.
It was blue.
Ink blue, and it was in fantastic condition.
Like, it looked like a reissue. That thing was beautiful.
We've been really fortunate. Our viewers are very generous and very trusting and
Yeah.
about loaning us guitars or...
Yeah, we've done 52 guitars this year because that's how many weeks there are. And
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if any of them were ours when we did the episode.
Speaking of meeting great people,
Yeah.
we interviewed our man Justin Abernethy
Yep.
for an episode.
Yep.
He's a guitar maker down in SoCal.
Yep.
SoCal, that's what they say, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Great guy, great
Yeah.
guitars.
Right.
In fact, we ended up with Abernethy guitars. But additionally, Justin sent us up one, and we've got it here for this episode. Ed played it in the beverage.
Oh, yeah.
This is an Abernethy Old King guitar that Justin sent up to us.
Yeah. Just to kind of,
We'll send it on back to him, probably around the NAMM time frame.
maybe. Yep. What kind of pickups are those?
Whew, boy. These are McNelly custom silver foil pickups, Ed. Going through my new favorite dirt.
Oh.
1981 Inventions DRV pedal that Ed got me.
That the viewers got him.
It's a light overdrive, if you want it to be, which is what I have it set to now.
Right. Yeah, he makes these things 100% by hand.
100% by hand.
Like, it's got a binding on the neck.
It does have binding on the neck, and the fretboard is ebony, which I have become a fan of.
Okay.
It's a hardtail.
Yep.
It's fantastic, and it's kind of like electric pink that's relict.
Yeah.
And you know what, Ed?
What?
This thing's available
On his website,
on his website.
abernathyguitars.com.
Yeah, we'll put a picture of it on ours as well.
Sure.
If you want this guitar,
Yeah.
let us know.
Yeah.
And if we still have it,
We'll send it.
Send it to you. In the meantime, if we've sent it back to Justin, well, then we'll let
He'll
you know.
send it to
We'll
you.
let you know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me some neck pickup.
Yeah, let me not smack it as hard as I
Yep.
normally do. This is a hell of a guitar.
Fantastic.
So, pour a little of that Slurpee out for Eddie Money.
Hit him with another dong. Eddie Money dong.
The Money Dong.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
God damn. I probably have not had a Slurpee in 20 years. And this thing's fucking delicious.
It's pretty good, isn't
People drink these?
it? Yeah.
We live.
People drink these?
Yeah. We live, I don't know, like you're a block and a half from a 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
And yeah, I hadn't had one of those in like 20 years. They're crazy.
Yeah, and you had some sort of like crazy ass blueberry bubble gum.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nerd.
It was just sugar. It was just drinking a cup of sugar. I can't believe people do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know who drink a lot of Slurpees?
Yeah, I think I do know because you made sure we know.
Mississippi. Oh, they don't really drink water in Mississippi. They just drink Slurpees and eat McDonald's, and you know what I'm saying?
I am with you.
Oh, you're with me on
One
this.
of these times, though,
Yeah.
we're going to be brave enough to
Venture.
take our investigative journalism on the road and go look for something good in Mississippi.
Yeah.
So if we do that, viewers,
Yeah.
please don't shoot us.
No. More guns in Mississippi than people. There's more guns in Mississippi than teeth. Oh, God.
Man,
I'm sorry.
that was Ed that said that.
Yes.
All I did was laugh.
What a great year.
You're horrible, Ed.
What a great year we've had, John.
Heading into my number 7, Ed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Kramer DMZ 2000.
Oh.
It's a recent episode, 85.
Super, super recent. And
Aluminum neck,
yeah.
made in my lovely home state of New Jersey that Ed hates because he's a hater. He's a Jersey hater.
I don't know if
You are
that's
anti-Jersey.
true. Well, I don't know if that's
You are
totally true.
non-Jersey.
I think I'm
Jersey resentful.
maybe. You know, I have that thing where it's like, oh, I get it. You're from Jersey. I get it. Most of the places that I lived that I left,
Yeah.
I do not look back with these rose-colored glasses. You know, Alabama, no thanks.
No thanks is right.
Don't need to go back there.
Nope. I liked the Kramer aluminum neck guitar because it sounded great and it was a tad lighter than your typical aluminum
Yep.
neck guitars. If you were thinking it was going to sound exactly like a Travis Bean, it's not.
Yep.
Nonetheless, as it stood on its own, I thought it just played wonderfully and sounded great.
I loved it as well. I thought the Travis Bean or the electrical guitar company I would fall in love with. I didn't. I really dug the Kramer. And it's crazy. Kramer making your list. Love it. Nice work.
What'd you have on number 7?
I had the Gretsch Masterbuilt Falcon.
Big hollow body,
Yeah.
kind of jazz box, rockabilly.
Kinda rockabilly. Yeah, and
I would not figure you for that guy.
No. Episode 76, if you want to go back and hear our
Episode 76.
thoughts. The first time I saw that guitar, I was very eye-rolly about it. Just like, oh my God, who would buy this
I think
thing?
maybe I was too.
And then we kept going back in, and every time we went in, I would just be drawn to that guitar.
Right.
And like I would go look at it over and over and over again. I think what I said was like, you've got to have a lot of confidence and swagger to play that guitar. Dude with the bolo tie and that guitar and like
Reverend Horton Heat.
Yeah, exactly. It was kind of a royal blue and it had just a light relic on it.
That was kind of the cool part because for people that aren't into the white Falcons because they're just too ostentatious, too much, mellow it out by doing a darker color like this royal blue.
Yeah.
Strip it down so it doesn't have a tremolo on it.
Right.
It only has one pickup instead of two.
Yep.
So it's like a simplified version of a Falcon.
It was dope.
And it played itself.
Yeah. It's funny because it even had like gold hardware and it had the gold sparkle binding.
Yeah.
God damn, that thing was cool.
From the moment we played it.
Yeah. What's your number 6 guitar?
My number 6.
Yeah.
Sam.
The Gretsch
So
Falcon.
it's your 7, it's my 6.
Yeah. Just a little higher for you.
Yeah.
That's great. My number 6 is your number 8.
Another jazz box.
Yeah, 2 in a row. The Gibson ES 175.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's such a classic. And I think when we did that,
Yeah.
sure, we talked about the hipster jazz cats and all of that, but we also acknowledged that it was used on a hell of a lot more than that. Like, we played the meters,
Right.
even Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
The 175 has been on my list for a long time, and in that episode, we discovered, of all people, Hank Williams, was it the third?
The
or
third,
fourth?
yeah. The third.
How
right?
many are there?
I don't know.
I don't know. The most recent Hank Williams
Sure.
plays a black 175.
Yeah, and ripped it.
Rippy.
Into it.
The butts.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Let it go. Yep.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. John is actually playing that. What are you doing, John? John!
Oh.
John!
Oh, go, man. Go. Go.
I've never seen anything like that from John before.
It just erupted.
I'm not there with you, but I got to ask, did he make the appropriate guitar face while doing that?
His nose was like 2 inches from the fretboard. His eyes had a very panicked look as he was doing it. So
Yeah.
that look, that is not your forte, I would say.
At all.
You know I love the wank.
Oh, you love the wank. That was Ken LaBar,
Right.
who was visiting with us. He's a video director for live concerts and an Edward Van Halen fan.
Aficionado.
Look at that overtone.
That's
nice.
pretty great. Yeah.
Yeah, that's me wanking.
Yeah.
I know Ed loves it when I do that.
I do love it. I do love it. Tell me about your number 5 guitar, John.
My number 5.
Yeah.
We go into the acoustic realm. What do you call that?
Grandpa guitars.
Grandpa guitars?
Yeah.
The Gibson J160E.
Yes.
E standing for electric.
Right.
They put Gibson did.
Yeah.
They put a pickup in the sound hole, an actual electric guitar pickup in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
sound hole.
yeah. It looked like a single coil 6-banger.
But it was actually a P90.
P90.
P90 with a single coil looking
Right.
faceplate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guitar was super cool.
It sounded great, and it was made specifically to sound great plugged in.
Yeah.
Unplugged, it's like, no, it was nice,
Yeah.
but you plug it in and wow.
Yeah, that thing was great.
That guitar has the distinction
Yes.
of appearing
Yes.
in recorded form on every single Beatles album there ever was.
I would take that as a, sign of fairly good quality.
Yep. What's your number 5?
My number 5 is the Harmony Silhouette.
We did a vintage one in episode 37.
Yes.
And we did the current reissue
Yes.
in episode 83. Which one are you talking about?
I am talking about the reissue. I can't believe it. You could get a brand new Fender, or you could even get something like, I don't know, like a Fender that's 10 years old. I'd much rather have something vintage-y.
Uh-huh.
The new Silhouettes are bangers. I loved that thing. It's just a solid, made in the USA,
Yep.
string through body
Locking
that was
tuners.
very cool. It has mini humbuckers
Yep.
kind of hidden under that silver foil
Yeah.
pickup cover that I thought was very cool. So it sounded a little different. We A-B'd them in that most recent episode, and you could get fairly similar tones out of both. You don't have to worry about the trem system in the vintage one.
You don't have to care.
No.
And people like us,
Yeah, we don't care.
we like not caring.
Oh, I love it.
Us Gen Xers,
Yeah.
known for just not giving a fuck.
I have a feeling that our day is coming, though, right? Because we will be of the boomer age before very long.
They'll say, okay, Gen X, and we'll
Right.
be like, yeah, so what?
Yeah. Exactly. They just throw rocks at us, and we're like, oh,
Nice rock, bro.
exactly.
Is that blood? Oh, yeah, cool. I don't give a shit. I got more blood. I'll bleed all day.
Yeah. Fuck. Nice rock, bro. That's great. That's what the people are here for. They are here for exactly that kind of banter. You know what I'm saying?
I think so.
You don't get that from millennials. You think a boomer's going to be that clever? Fuck no.
No, I don't think so.
Come on.
But, sometimes we got to bring it down.
Oh, yeah?
Sometimes life happens to you.
Oh, it comes at you fast, baby.
Yeah. And, you're out and about.
Yeah.
You're minding your own business.
Yeah.
Shit goes down.
Okay.
What are you going to do about it?
I don't know. And there's a couple guys standing there, and they're looking down into the water, and I glance over, and I look down into the water.
Yeah.
And there's a dude floating face down.
Why is he doing that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we could use a gong for that fella. Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you about that?
So he wasn't practicing for something.
I mean, if he was doing a very good job. That clip made the cut, huh? Nice.
How often is Ed going to see a dead guy on the way to work?
It was crazy.
Heading down into the low numbers here.
Yeah.
What's your number 4, Ed?
My number 4?
Yeah.
Well, what's your number 4?
The silhouette. How about that?
Oh, the one we just did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
One higher. Top 4.
And I should say, one of the things I enjoyed about it was the ebony fretboard that I have come to like.
Yeah.
On guitars.
Yep.
So that had that as well. I mean,
Yeah.
it seemed to have everything.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a new on the scene guitar,
Yeah.
I noticed that your number 4 is also one that we just got through talking about.
It is the Kramer DMZ 2000.
Amazing.
Yeah. It was the aluminum neck guitar that I fell in love with, that I thought the Travis Bean would do to me, but it didn't. Crazy. I like a Kramer more than a Travis Bean.
I don't think you're alone.
Yeah, I guess not. The forked tongue headstock.
Ed loves the devilly.
Oh, you kidding?
Every 9 years, there was a communal festival.
Yeah.
9 males
Okay.
of every living creature were killed
Oh,
every day
what? For 9 days?
for 9 days.
81 human boys.
Could be men.
Oh, could be old guys.
And a male
So-
of every species
81
that they had lying around.
thrown in a pit?
That's where it gets weird, Ed.
Oh, okay. We're
that
coming
or-
up on the weird part.
That orchard with all the trees?
Yeah.
They hang the carcasses from the trees.
Oh, God, that's so metal.
Yeah.
That's hella metal, dude.
How long do they leave them there?
Probably until they fall apart, until they just...
That's exactly right.
Yeah,
They
that's
just
cool.
let them rot in the trees.
9 days and 9 males per day. So there's like 81 dudes.
In trees.
What the fuck?
I got a big asterisk for you.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
is according to a German Christian monk named
Oh.
Adam of Bremen, as it was told to him
Oh.
by contemporary Christians.
I think that's fucking sweet. Very metal, John.
The Swedish death trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
We
know.
talk about the Sweden a little bit.
We talk about Sweden all the time.
Yeah, you kidding?
Yeah, the LA of Sweden is Stockholm.
So Stockholm is 90 miles from Portugal?
Denmark.
Tijuana.
Yeah, Denmark.
Yes.
It's the Tijuana of Sweden.
Right. Yes, I got it. Okay.
Yeah, so there you go.
That clip is crazy because I don't even know what we were talking about. We're full of facts here
Yep.
and then just wild conjecture that has no bearing in history or, no factual basis.
Yeah,
at all.
we don't like to be tied to the facts.
No.
I think being strictly factual,
Yeah.
we take as merely a suggestion.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Couple guys
like
us.
stop signs.
Right. I don't know about that. But sure. Okay.
Yeah. My number 3,
Yeah.
I happen to have it right here
Oh my gosh.
because
Yeah.
we did this episode and Ed bought it. This is
Yeah.
a 1978 Fender Telecaster Custom. Black.
Black.
It's got
Black
the-
on black.
It's got the Seth Lover, the
Yeah.
Lovey pickup in the neck,
Yep.
single coil in the bridge.
Yeah.
Should I put a little
Oh, some dirt.
Why did you like this one? Oh, it's my number 3.
Yeah.
The Lovey pickups,
Right.
always good.
Right.
And this is considered a classic of the 70s Fender era.
Oh, yeah. There's the custom and the deluxe.
Right.
And I am way more into the custom because you still got the bridge pickup.
Traditionally, with the Telecaster, and we talked about this, most people just ignored the neck pickup. The money sound was in that bridge.
Right.
And
right.
it was people like Keith Richards that were dropping humbuckers in that neck
Right.
that made Fender maybe get more serious about that.
Yeah, people were doing it anyway.
Yeah.
So, like, do it.
As long as I got this thing in my hand,
Yeah.
let's talk about one of our friends that showed up,
Yeah.
Recovery Effects.
Yeah.
That is a Recovery Effects Phantom operator. It's set to kind of like an auto wah setting now,
Yeah.
but it can cycle through.
I love that thing.
It is nice.
I'm just super into that kind of modulated, weird, that does not sound like what you would expect a guitar to sound like.
Right.
Which goes to my thing, fuck tone wood. When you turn a couple of these pedals on, the tone wood doesn't matter.
This thing sounds great.
Yeah.
You've got another pedal here, Ed.
Yeah.
This, I think, made your list for the year as far as pedals are concerned.
We brought a lot of pedals into the show
We
this
did.
year. And mine tended to the modulation side more
Right.
than the fuzz side. And I think you brought most of the dirt and I brought
Right.
the other stuff.
I brought the dirt, Ed brought the color.
Right. This pedal's gold. It's a Meris Enzo. Turn it on with that Phantom operator.
Should I put the 1981 Inventions DRV pedal?
Why not? Yep.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's infinitely tweakable.
Sometimes I tweak stuff accidentally.
Sure.
With my big old feet. Ed has an ethos
Yes.
that I can only aspire to. For instance,
Yeah.
I've been seeing ads like in my Facebook feed for cool shoe companies or things that
Right.
look great. I go there, no shoes my size, no tall size, anything.
John has gigantorism.
Yeah.
He suffers from
Gigantor.
every once in a while, like we'll post a picture. It's like I'm standing next to you
It's horrible.
and I look thanks. I look tiny standing next to John and I'm 6'2". My number 3,
Also black.
also black on black on black.
Ed loves the black guitars. I
Yeah.
think that's a great theme.
It's the Ernie Ball Music Man St. Vincent signature
Yeah.
guitar.
But it's
Yeah.
not just any black.
It's stealth.
Murdered out.
With what I like to think of as the headstock that God invented. The 4x2, baby.
You know, it's not just that the 4x2 is the 4x2.
Right.
That's bad enough.
Right.
The shape of it and the size of it is ridiculous.
So your number 1 is going to be the St. Vincent.
Yeah, no.
I just dig the guitar. It's got the interesting shape,
Yeah, that shape
it-
is fantastic.
I dig St. Vincent a lot.
Yeah.
What's your number 2?
What's my number 2?
Yeah.
The Rickenbacker 480.
Love it.
I thought that was fascinating. In a time when Rickenbacker probably didn't even have to do it,
Right.
mid-70s or so, early 70s, they decided to make a more affordable Rickenbacker.
Yeah.
So it's got a bolt-on neck,
Yep.
no binding,
Yep.
plain dot inlays.
Yeah.
None of the kind of extra accoutrements you would expect. And it's shaped like the 4000 series basses.
Yep.
And it sounded great.
It was super cool.
They didn't make it for very long. I think it got in the way of itself.
Yeah.
I think people were going for like the 620.
Yeah.
Different
Sure.
shape, but still
Sure.
neck through and all the extra stuff.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
I thought it was a solid contender.
Yeah.
What about your 2?
Another black one that I thought would be my number 1. I called it in like January of last year that
You
this
did.
would be my number 1 guitar.
Yes,
And it got dropped down a slot.
to number 2.
The 1959 Epiphone Coronet, which was episode 42. So way back in the day.
That thing was a ripper.
Loved it.
That thing.
Loved it. Oh my God.
That thing would rip your head off.
Yeah. That guitar was just super cool. And it had the whole volume tone, one pickup.
Right.
You know, just super simple, stripped down. It was the slab body.
Right.
It's literally the 59 because by 60, they had changed the body just enough that I'm not into a 60 coronet.
Right.
I'm into a 59 coronet. I can't believe it's not my favorite.
Well, what is your
Number
favorite?
Number two is, well, what's your favorite?
My favorite is the Abernathy High Flyer number 36.
That's a pretty cool guitar.
Yep. I ended up buying it. It's just one of those I ended up buying. It's a set neck.
Yep.
It's got 2 Lawler Imperials in it.
Mm-hmm.
Made by our man Justin down in SoCal.
Love it.
It has a wider neck, which is great for my hands.
You got the big Gigantor hands.
Yeah, the big Gigantor claws.
Right.
The mitts.
Yep.
Hardtail.
Yep.
I didn't think I would ever own a red guitar.
Right.
I like this.
Yep. My Abernathy, also mine's orange. And it's the only guitar that breaks my black theme.
Oh,
Everything else is black. But
you want to hear how this thing rips?
I do.
How about that, Ed?
Love it. Yeah, that's a cool body style too.
Offset.
Yep. Red knobs. That's cool. He does a lot of detail work.
He does.
Where he makes everything kind of match. It's got the finished headstock.
Yeah.
Binding on the neck.
And even the switch tip
Yeah.
is red to
Just
match.
the tip. Just the tip,
Just
though.
the tip. Just
Yeah.
a little bit. Just
Yeah.
the tip.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm happy for this to be my number one
I'm happy for it to be your number one,
for
too.
2019.
Yeah.
Your number one, Ed?
It is the 1978 Fender Telecaster Custom.
Of course it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
You do a lot of talking about, by the time you feed all your pedals through there, it doesn't matter anyway what's going on.
Right.
So what's special about the Telecaster Custom that makes it your number one?
You know, a guitar that I thought would be my number one was a 1963 Jazzmaster, which I bought because it was super cool, and I've always wanted an original, like, older vintage Jazzmaster.
Right.
And one came in, and I played it at Thunder Road, and I thought I fell in love with it.
Uh-huh.
And I bought it, and I brought it home, and I found myself playing my Abernathy or my St. Vincent or my Rickenbacker, and I never picked it up.
Why do you think that is?
I think a thing with Jazzmasters is you just have to, like, they have to be set up correctly,
True.
which mine was.
True.
But even with the setup, you know, with that tremolo, you just kind of, they're just a little touchier than some other guitars.
Right.
So I just never really fell in love with it.
When we did the episode on this, and a reminder, this was episode 73,
Yeah.
it seemed like almost immediate.
Yeah.
You were just like, I got to have this.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's something about it just hit you right off the bat.
Right. I put more miles into this guitar in the first week I owned it than the entire 6 months or whatever that I owned the Jazzmaster.
And still?
Oh, I play it every day.
I think this is a good reminder, viewers,
Yeah.
that at the end of the day, it's what you connect with. We can talk about all the dopey tone woods and pickups and price points and reissues and all this kind of stuff.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, where does your hand go?
Yep. The thing is, this is a 78, you know, it's kind of a classic, but kind of not. Where that Jazzmaster, it was a legit 1963 Jazzmaster.
Right.
I think a lot of people just covet those guitars.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I just knew I would play this thing way more.
Let's see what it sounds like on the old theme song, shall we?
Oh, yeah.
That's a little rippy.
A little bit. What do you have that set to?
Stun.
Yeah. So I'm into that.
And that's your number one.
Yep.
And, with that,
Yeah.
that's a look back at our year.
Yeah, we did great.
I think you did a fantastic job.
That was a pretty good year,
That was a pretty good year.
don't you think?
What's coming up for us in 2020?
Boy, by the time this comes out, this is New Year's. Happy New Year's,
Happy
everyone.
New Year.
We're going to be in NAMM in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Hey,
dude. Yeah.
got some rocks to throw at you.
Nice booth, bro.
Yeah. That's going to be great.
Yeah.
We'll probably try and squeeze some beverages out of Orca Beverages.
Yep.
Those guys still haven't sent us any soda pops, What else?
We hope to get more non-boner pill related relationships going on.
Oh, that would be cool.
Anybody that wants to do that, let us know.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Unless you're boner people.
Right. We could go to patreon.com/thehighgain.
That's right.
Get in on whatever level.
Get in on whatever level works for you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 2020.
Yeah.
It's wide open.
Oh, yeah. You kidding?
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You did great, Ed.
Thank you, John.
Do you think you'll come back and stay the whole rest of the year?
I see no reason not to.
Oh, that's really great.
Yeah.
We'll keep the basement swept
Yeah.
and free of extraneous water.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. My basement flooded.
Oh, the worst. But not this part of it.
Hey, guess what, Ed?
What?
I mentioned that we're on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
We're on Pinterest now.
Pinterest/thehighgain.
Yep.
We're on Instagram, Facebook,
Yep.
Twitter,
Yep.
LinkedIn,
Yep.
Pinterest.
Yep.
We're at thehighgain.com.
Yep.
You
GitHub.
can email us at thehighgainpod@gmail.com.
Do it.